Since Peyman and I had crossed the Sahara during the summer, why not also cycle across Finland during the winter?
Spring is here!
We made it to the Arctic! So far we had cycled about 850 kilometers from Helsinki to Oulu. Now it was the end of March, spring was almost here, and this is the last episode of our crazy Arctic winter adventure, where we finally reached the Arctic Circle. So let's go!
Yes, welcome to Oulu. As you can see, spring is coming, but still we have so much snow everywhere. I don't think no. We are going straight. No, I think so. Let me see. Piles of snow everywhere. It will take a while really for these ones to melt. They carry the snow out of the town with the big trucks. Now here you can see they put the salt, mixture of a salt and sand on the roads, so roads are not too slippery. You can see here.
Camp is up and it's time to make some dinner, soup and some Karjalan piirakka. But first I need to wash the dishes.
Alright, everything outside is good. Just one thing is you don't want to bring snow inside. I want to shake off all the snow outside, because inside now is plus. If you bring in snow inside, that means that will melt and that's not fun. So I have to.
I need to add some wood to the fire, I think. Sounds
Okay.
like it. Yeah.
Oh, it's so warm here, really. You can be almost with a t-shirt here. There's, I think, too much water I did put. Let's see.
It tastes nice, it's okay.
Alright, good. You can see I do not hold it like this. I hold it like this because I know I might go backward. So the blade is towards the ground and this will come towards my face, so I need to be really careful. Too late, it's not coming. Mission accomplished. For here. Always is good to count, so you know you got all of them.
So every day we need to dig this kind of area for our tent. Then in the morning the stove has melted spots of the snow and ice. Now the snow is not so deep, so last time we didn't have to dig that much because it's already March and the sun is melting the snow during the days. But still, it is like maybe 30 centimeters a foot of snow. But as long as the weather is freezing, minus Celsius temperatures, the snow is much lighter, because when it's plus degrees, when it melts, it becomes water, of course, and much heavier to shovel. So we hope it stays on minus for a while more. We don't have to dig in the heavy snow that much. Today was supposed to be a sunny day, but it's not looking too sunny. But we have the spring weather coming. It's plus degrees. It's a nice wind from the south, which means tailwind for us. It's good.
It's fine indeed. Whew. No way. Snow is too soft, you can cycle. No way, I tried. Let's go. It's better to go if I love my life.
Soon we will be in a town that has my favorite name in all of the world, and it's E.
Let's go to E. We haven't seen asphalt for a while, really. It's interesting to see asphalt.
We are in E.
We are a little bit now in the coastline. It is humid and around minus 8, 10, but with the humidity, really feels cold. Having a different clothing layers and a good ventilation in the outer layer, it's really important in a winter expedition.
You definitely don't want to sweat, because then you get really cold. Finally we reached a petrol station. I think we are both super hungry for lunch.
Yes, I'm absolutely dying.
We got some food, and luckily they have these outdoor tables, so even if officially it's only takeaway, I mean, other people are eating in their cars and we don't have a car, so we eat here next to our bikes instead.
Good food.
Before we continue, we need to wash our belts, and this is the second time we wash them. Now we have cycled 930 maybe kilometers with these belts, and now it's time for the second washing. They start to really squeak, I think because of this weather. There's starting to be a lot of slush and dirt going around.
We are getting close to Lapland.
Exciting! You have been really waiting for this moment. And me too.
Yeah, I love Lapland. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Just when we crossed to Lapland, it started snowing. Very typical weather.
Now after washing the belts are so quiet. No problem at all. Now the next big town is Kemi here. People sometimes they ask, what is the worst place in the world you have been? And to be honest, I would say it's Kemi. I love you too.
This road looks so much like a cross-country skiing track that I almost feel like I'm skiing. Except this is fun.
I love cross-country skiing, come on baby.
Today is one of the only days we are supposed to have a pretty strong headwind. At the moment we are on this forest road, so I think the forest is blocking most of the wind. It's supposed to be like 10 meters per second. It's not a storm, but it's a pretty strong wind.
It's really good, these headwinds are, you don't feel them that much when you are inland. If you would be in a coast, this would be a killer, really. This wind-blown snow reminds me of Sahara's dunes. I love both, to be honest. I know you're going to ask that.
Exactly like Sahara.
55 degrees difference. You look very cool.
I thought you said that mouth.
No, I was talking about you. I think from next week officially spring will be there. Now as you can see, snow is starting to melt. To be honest, this slush is really annoying. I love those dry, cold weather.
But this is very nice. Here asphalt. Do you want to fix?
It's really an amazing source of energy. I remember while cycling in Italy, I had a fresh one, these from the tree. Amazing.
Just before we reached Kemi, we really felt the headwind.
We are in Kemi's entrance. It's only a town in the world so far. Last 10 kilometers, 3 cars, they have showed the middle finger to us. Everywhere else in Finland, everyone is super welcoming, super kind, super nice. But this town is really an exception. Everywhere, of course, there is all kind of people. But in this town, it's a little bit unbalanced, the percentage, in my opinion. Welcome to Kemi. Let's go. I will show you the Kemi now. That was Kemi town, and now we are going out of the Kemi, and the road is pretty interesting. It's almost good for ice skating. Cycling on snow is one thing. Cycling on ice is totally another thing. It's challenging to record indeed. Time to find a place to put up the tent. Let's see. Last night we stayed with Tomo and Nisa in this great place. Now is the time to say bye. Kiitoksia ja thank you so much.
Kiitos. Kun satutte tuohon.
Really feels like the first day of spring today. Sun is finally warm and snow is melting, birds are singing.
This is a small village. I didn't notice what it's called, but lots of farms and houses, and yeah, actually pretty nice. To be honest, this ice is like a glass, really. Kemi River is just there on our left side. Normally there is people ice fishing on it, but I have heard this year condition of the ice in Kemi River is not that good, so it's not that safe to go on the river. Here?
Yeah, maybe. Here we have the view of the Kemijoki.
Yeah, and look at the sunset there. Alright, first we need the digger. We need to be able to move behind the teepee also in order to put the pegs. Good morning. Make a coffee. Need more water.
I feel like I don't fit in with it. We packed up our winter teepee setup for what ended up to be the last time for this part of the trip, and set out to cycle the last 100 kilometers to Rovaniemi and the Arctic Circle.
Nice to have a food as a steak, so you can just belongs to nature. Easy. Spring is here.
It's spring!
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's the first day we cycle this winter and it's plus, proper plus.
My nose is not freezing. Sunshine.
Nature is waking up and ay mamma mia, really beautiful. And we are only 70 kilometers from Arctic. Yes! It's amazing. I really love it. Tell you that.
These boots are super heavy. We are pretty used to it, but still it would be easier to cycle without them.
I like the feeling of it. Rovaniemi 50 kilsa! Rovaniemi 50 kilometer. Any roadkill rabbit, whatever we find, roadkill gonna end up on our path.
Shops throw away so much food, and not only spoiled food, also completely edible food. It's pretty sad to see, and I think many people are not aware of the amounts of food that's thrown away every day.
Crazy, absolutely. Well, we saved some of it. That's okay.
Just before sunset and right before we reached Rovaniemi, we saw a sign for a lavvo, an open shelter where we could spend the last night before the Arctic Circle, and we wouldn't need to pitch our tent. Oh, that's nice. There's even a children's playground over there. We went to ask for water and firewood from this house, and turns out Markus, who lives here, he has his own lavvo, so he offered for us to stay in his lavvo instead, because there's already firewood here.
Turkish yogurt from the dumpster. This is amazing. Perfect. So we are in Rovaniemi, here in Arctic Circle, and today or tomorrow we're gonna have to go exactly where Santa lives. I think because of Corona Santa is not working, but anyway. Then we go for morning coffee to the petrol station. So officially Rovaniemi. No niin, sinne se meni.
Not the most beautiful time.
I lived in this town on and off for 12 years. I used to travel a lot, but my base town was here. Almost all the snow have been melted in the town. That's very interesting. Last 6 degrees. Rovaniemi is one of my favorite towns in the world, for sure.
Always grey and ugly, huh?
Here is Campfire. This is also my favorite bar. I need to make a small adjustment. Ice was very slippery, so now our click stand is safe to be there. Okay. Today I'm a little bit tired. I have to go and sleep. Have a break day. Oh no, we need to plan the rest of the route.
Yeah, at least we can physically rest. We need to make a schedule and decide all the things that we need to do before we can continue. It's at least editing at least one video, probably several, and send the postcards, of course. Only one thing left, crossing the Arctic Circle.
So we have a 10 kilometer to Arctic Circle, Napapiri. We are almost there. Go. Santa is there, 1 kilometer. I think the Santa might be in a corona break indeed.
Now we are crossing the Arctic Circle! And we made it to the Arctic!
We have still 500 kilometers more to the northern part of Finland. We're gonna to cycle to the small town called Utsjoki in Norse. Utsjoki according to Matilda and apparently officially, because I am totally unofficial. Yeah, and this is Santa Claus village. It's a touristy place. Usually this place is very lively, but now it's not. Whew. Oh, that's nice. Let's get some takeaway coffee from Santa. From here we are going to start to cycle towards Utsjoki in northern part of Finland.
It's the northernmost village in Finland, on the border to Norway.
There's lots of wilderness. It should be a very beautiful area, and we are really looking forward to take you all with us over there.
I've never been that far north, really.
Exciting! And let's see if the borders are open. We will cross to Norway and cycle towards North Cape.
Thanks for watching! As you know, if you follow us on Instagram or Facebook, Peyman has been test riding parts of the Arctic bikepacking trail. But more about that in our next video. Subscribe and see you soon. Bye bye!
This is really a fun adventure.